What is up, human beings of this great globe we live on? It has been quite the week for racing fans, has it not? And we didn't even have an F1 race. If we did, it was overshadowed. If you're a NASCAR fan, or even just aware of the sport, us slack-jawed yokels here in America, we love us some NASCAR. Especially this New Yorker. That's right, I'm in New York. I don't live too far from Manhattan. And I love NASCAR. I love racing. It's why I'm here. It's why I've started streaming. It's why I've started sharing my love for this sport here with y'all. I don't care if it's one person, 1,000 people, 100 million people. I'm here for that reason. And there was some controversy over in my favorite land of NASCAR. And it was rightfully so. Look, I'm going to sit here and tell everybody I am not an Austin Dillon fan. I have, like many, talked a lot of smack about Austin Dillon and why he's in that race car, and should he be in that race car, and is he any good really, and are his wins legitimate? And look, I've been on both sides of the coin for many of his issues. I don't hate him completely. I do think he has talent as a race car driver. I've never said he's a talentless driver. I've never said he doesn't ultimately deserve to be in the sport. Have I been one of those people that questioned his pathway in? Well, yeah, maybe I'm jealous. Maybe I'm envious. Whatever the case may be. Good for him. Like, I would love to be in Austin Dillon's shoes. Let's just be real. From where I sit today, if I got that opportunity as me, hell yeah. I'm not going to say no. But with that said, when he did what he did on the last lap of the race at Richmond and ran into the back of Joey Logano coming into turn number 3 and subsequently hooked Denny Hamlin intentionally, unintentionally, as somebody who also does not hate or love Denny Hamlin, I loved everything about that as a fan. And look, I'm not somebody who is an advocate for running into somebody to win a race like that. But I think that is exactly the paradox that as race fans and competitors in our own right have gotten into, is because we would never do that, right? But let's be honest. How many of us in this arcadey sim version of the thing we like to do have actually done that? How many times have you gone to a local dirt track and seen that happen? Not every time, and it's mostly doesn't occur, but it does, and it has, and it will again. But we have to dissect the reason why. Why did that happen? When it was Joey Logano and Matt Kenseth, why did that happen? When it was Joey Logano and William Byron, why did that happen? Even if we don't agree with the reasoning, we can at least understand it. Oh, Joey was pissed off at Willie Byron, so he paid him back. Matt Kenseth was pissed off at Joey Logano, so he paid him back. But this time, we look at it as, oh, Austin was in a desperate situation, and that late yellow, he should have won the race, and that late yellow put him in a bunch the field back up, and he decided to go after Joey Logano, and he did, and it could have been anybody in that spot, but he went after and he got the win, and NASCAR has come forth and said, we're not going to accept that kind of a victory to allow you to move forward in our championship hunt, but you can keep the trophy. It's so anti-solution. It's merely a decision for the sake of making a decision. It is exactly another example of the lack of leadership that NASCAR possesses. If they truly want to bring NASCAR to the next level, like I've heard for decades, we're bringing NASCAR to the next level. We're bringing NASCAR to the 21st century. We're bringing NASCAR to the next generation. Okay, then do it. But you're only going to do it with leadership. And regardless of my opinion of the matter, Your decision, this wishy-washy decision that NASCAR has now made to allow Austin Dillon to keep the win but lose playoff eligibility, is such the absolute wrong and worst decision they could make. Because it continues to leave everything up for interpretation. And it just shows yet another clear example of how NASCAR does not want the proper sanctioning of a sport. They simply want to make every single call as to what will make them the most money. The NFL, which is widely chastised and vilified for its decision making, they are better at this than NASCAR. Now, they stand to lose more and also can afford to lose some, probably more so than NASCAR can. But let's not forget that NASCAR is not operated like nearly any other sport in America. Tell me the family that operates any other sport in this country. I'll refrain from the world because I don't know how it works with like soccer and stuff across the world, but at least in this country, what we're all used to. Is there any ownership group that runs baseball? MLB? Runs the NBA? Runs the World Tennis Association? Does the Walton family own Walmart and the NHL? Like, no. The sports are operated freely, independently, through a series, a level of people that's going to get them the best possible outcome for the sport. Now, I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to come back on my stream in a little bit. I just wanted to get that out there. NASCAR needs to do a better job of being NASCAR.